My name is Sarah House, and I make abstract ceramic sculpture about the fractal mathematics of nature. I've been using imagery from mountains to glaciers, big ice, things that reference Earth as a whole. What I'm trying to do is create this feeling of interconnection that I feel when I'm looking at big fractals like mountains. If I can convey that feeling through my work, then I feel like I'm doing my job as a maker. Something about fractals that I think is so fascinating is the same patterns will appear everywhere in nature. You know, our lungs are branching in the same way that a tree does, the same way that mountains branch, you know, the same way that a river branches. Kind of the thing that ties us all together is the similarity of the patterns that are within our bodies and the world that we live in. And so that rocky pattern that looks like a freeze frame of water, that looks like a mountain range, that looks like melting ice, that one in particular is really attractive to me. Fractals are one of those things that once you start to notice them, or once you can identify them, you'll see them everywhere that you look. The crack in the sidewalk is fractal. You know, the way that you spill your coffee, the pattern that the spill makes, that's also fractal. The coastline of a landmass has the same fractal dimension as a splash of water on the ground. Isn't that amazing? I'm not a spiritual person per se, but I get those feelings of like profound interconnection, almost like a spiritual feeling, when I'm thinking about how tied together we all are to each other and the natural world through these fractal patterns. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to promote through making art about this, is this feeling of interconnection. It's hard to put into words. I feel like it's easier for me to put it into an object, that feeling of amazement and wonder. It's me trying to put those feelings into a physical object and then hopefully communicate those ideas of awe and connection to the viewer.